Now that we know who the stranger is, who Darth Teeth is, Smilo Ren, whatever you want to call him, we now are getting other names like Darth Flex, Darth Triceps, because of how muscular his arms are. Now we know that he is Qimir. I think Qimir. I always pronounce his name wrong. We know that, but who is he exactly, or what is he? When Soul asks him that question, he responds that he doesn't have a name, but the Jedi might call him a Sith. Notice how he doesn't actually claim to be a Sith. I do think he is a Sith, though. I think he says that for two reasons. One, puts his enemies, his opponents, on edge. So thinking, is he a Sith? Is he not a Sith? He's lying to me. Is he not lying to me? Puts doubt into the air for the in-universe characters for the scenes that we saw. And it also is a way from an out-universe perspective, so if anyone does survive and get back, both in-universe and out-universe, and in-universe, they'll say, well, he said we might consider him Sith, but he didn't actually say he was. And that also applies for out-of-universe, so when it's all reported back to Jedi, it doesn't break Kiamu's design from the Phantom Menace, where the Jedi think, and he says that the Sith have been extinct for a millennium. Now, granted, Kiamu was wrong, and that's the point of that line. Please remember that. But is Qimir actually a Sith? I think yes, but I think there's a couple possibilities. I don't think he is a Sith Lord at all. I think there's a good chance he's the apprentice of whoever the current Sith Lord is, and he's recruiting an Acolyte to help him kill his Sith Master, the Sith Lord, to take that mantle to continue the Barnett rule of two. I think there is a strong chance that's the case. But there's another possibility which I think is even more likely. I think he was the Sith apprentice, or was maybe the Acolyte's Sith apprentice, and has been cast aside. Maybe he wasn't powerful enough, or strong enough, or dedicated enough, doesn't matter. Or he made a mistake, so he was shunned, doesn't matter. He was cast aside by the Sith Lord, the Sith Master, or by the Sith apprentice. And now he's recruiting his own Acolyte so he can seek revenge against him, train his own pupil, so he can seek revenge. Now, he talked about how he wants his freedom. Well, he wants freedom to be the strongest brute, to have it be. He's, in a way, a bit of an anarchist, but it's an anarchism for me kind of deal, not for anyone else. He wants to be top dog. Notice how in that episode, he talks about wanting freedom, but he does not extend May that same freedom. May has to be killed for betraying him, has to be punished, whatever it is. So that is something very important to note. It's the paradox of tolerance. You cannot be tolerant to the intolerant. And it's called a paradox, but actually, if you look at it from a social contract, the social contract of living together and being tolerant is that you have to be tolerant. Therefore, if you're not being tolerant, you're being intolerant, you do not deserve that tolerance because you violated that social contract. But it doesn't really matter, even if you look at it not from a social contract lens, but from a morality lens. When someone's being intolerant, you give them a chance to change, to be tolerant, and you give them that one chance, and then you just can't tolerate their intolerance. So it's not really it's a paradox because you have to kind of think about it, but it's really quite obvious when you truly do think about it. But getting back to Qimir, he wants something else, and he's using May and probably now be using Osha for his ends. But like I said, he was cast aside. There's a theory going around that maybe he was the founder of the Knights of Ren. Maybe. I think there's a good chance he's either trying to establish himself as the premier Sith in the galaxy, like I said, he's seeking revenge on the Master or the Prince or whatever, trying to get back into good graces, doesn't matter. Or he gets shunned and he wants his revenge, but he also wants to create something new. Maybe the Knights of Ren, maybe some other dark side adjacent group, it doesn't matter. Wherever he is, wherever Qimir actually is, I definitely think he's, at the very least, Sith adjacent, and he's seeking more power either within the Sith Order or as a rival to the Sith. Doesn't matter because he's still seeking more power. He's seeking to be the top dog. So that is who I think Qimir is. He's seeking to be the top dog. If you have other theories, you disagree with me, agree with me, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. You can also stay up to date on my content by following me on social media. I have a link tree down in the description which has all my social media links on it. Additionally, if you would like to support the channel, you can become a channel member and get early access to all my videos. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you always.